Okay, this video is going to demonstrate how to flatten an area. We have this scanned model of a foot, and we're going to attempt to flatten the footbed, the bottom of the foot, essentially. And we're going to do that by placing a plane and then using the attract tool to attract the model to the plane. First thing we need to do, though, is get this model kind of aligned better to the ground plane. So I'm aligning it here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go hit T for translate, which will allow me to straighten it out a little bit. Align it in that direction. And I rotate it approximately 90 degrees and align it that way. Looking pretty good. I'll accept that. Then I'm going to go edit align, which will get it down closer to the ground plane. Accept that. Let's see how it's looking. It's looking pretty good for, I think, the purposes of this. So now I'm going to mesh mix in a plane and place it under the foot. And I'm going to use the plane as an attract target to pull the mesh of the foot down onto that plane. So I positioned the plane where I dropped it in is about in the right place. So I'm going to leave it there. Accept that. And now I'm going to hit this magnet, which is set as target, and then select the object you want to modify. And I'll go up to Sculpt, and in Brushes, I'll hit the Attract tool. And now I'm going to start pulling this object down to the plane, and you'll see it pulls it to the plane. And you can use any object you want. I just used a plane because I wanted to show flattening to a surface. But you got a sphere or something like that, it'll attract it to the sphere shape. And I'm going to get this to come down here. You can see it's pretty much flattening it. Work my way around here. If I hit W, we'll get you to wireframe. You can see what it's actually doing to the mesh as it's attracting it to that. And I think that's good enough for the purposes of this video. I'll click the magnet to undo that. Now I'm going to hide the plane, and you can see that the bottom of the foot is now flat. And if I turn off wireframe, you can see what it looks like. There's some reversed faces and stuff like that, but that can be fixed using the analysis inspector. So I found a little hole there. It'll automatically fill the hole. There's some other stuff up here, but I didn't affect that. But you can easily clean that up by clicking these push pins. And there it is, a flattened footbed.